Morning, LG.
Hey, how are you?
We are right.
You owe me an email.
We owe you an
Yeah, you do. Okay.
It's been said on national television now.
So
And LG, tell us, why is love and usefulness the main ingredients in any relationship?
You know how many people, especially women, will be in a relationship, things are not working out, you ask her to, why don't you leave him? Say, but I love him. Wow, you love him, but why the abuse? Why the problems? Mostly women do that. There are men who also experience the same thing. You can love a person, but if the person is not useful to you, you will have problems.
But what do you mean useful? Because, I mean, you know, there's a borderline usefulness argument here in terms of, you know, people being in transactional. People being in transactional relationships.
That's what I say.
So when you're talking about usefulness, what are you talking about?
When you have a partner that is reliable, responsible, accountable, honest, trustworthy with you, that person is useful to you. Go and do the homework. You will find that most people breaking up in relationships, most people getting a divorce, it's either one of them or both of them declaring that, I like you, you are so cute, but you're not useful enough. I want this in my life, I want that, even on the job. I love my job, but if you are not useful, you are the first to be retrenched. You are the first to be fired. So you have to be useful to that person. As much as you have an affinity for the person, as much as you like the person, as much as the person is cute, happy, handsome, all of that, it's not enough. Loving the person is not enough. Loving your job, loving whatever you're doing is not enough. It needs to, you need to have that symbiotic relationship that makes it work for the two of you.
But in the reality of the situation, when we're talking about love is not enough, somebody needs to be useful. And then we live in a country where, you know, people are exposed to things like poverty. When we're looking at gender-based violence, you know, there's been an increasing research that points towards people who are more poorer, inclined to be acting more frustrated. So how do you then say that you need to be useful when the reality is that there's poverty around?
You love your country. How useful is your country to you? Why are you poor? We have enough. We have enough to share in Namibia.
Yes.
That is true. You love your parents. Well, why is it that you would declare yourself to be in a dysfunctional family?
But how do you navigate that? How do you navigate the reality of maybe not being useful but still loving somebody?
It is not enough to love the person.
Then what
or
must you do?
Negotiate for it.
Okay.
Ask for it. That's why I keep on saying all the time, get to know what you want, what you need. Let us as parents, we are, you know, how many fathers out there says, I love my children. Are you useful to your children? Are you supporting them? Are you grooming them? Are you guiding them? If we are not doing what we need to do for the love to be an actual food for the soul or the physical body to eat, we are not useful.